been a long time, but I got something here today. It is a new recurve bow. It's one piece, composite or plastic by Pse. It is the Snake. And I got this at Academy for $44 plus tax. It was the last one. Pretty big. And it says it's about 25 pounds, 26 pound draw weight. And I think it's a little bit more. But I don't know. I don't have a weight scale. So, and I got these arrows brand spanking new from All About Archery, our local archery shop. They're the Easton Vectors. I've used them before. 1,000 spine. Excellent arrows, feather fletched. And let's get out here and shoot this bow. Here's an angle of the camera facing me right over the target. And I'm just doing some close blank shooting so I can get a decent idea of where these arrows are landing. And I've only been practicing with this bow for 2 days as I am recording this video. And I'm just using a Western or Olympic style type of draw back to my face, string back to my face, and finding a decent anchor point and trying to consistently go there with that anchor point. And it's a little bit harder since I'm used to shooting a compound bow, and I like having the sights and seeing where it's at, having a lot more accuracy. But this bow is for anybody who's looking to get into archery, who's been shooting a little bit longer and prefers the traditional or no sights, no mess, no all the heavy accessories, because this, you can't put a stabilizer on it, you can't put any sights or any type of recurve accessory on there. You can just have that, a one-piece plastic bow. And the thing is, it doesn't feel cheap. For the money that I got it for, it really puts the arrows on target. I was real surprised. I thought I would probably dislike this bow, and I'll do another review on another youth recurve. I don't think this would be even considered youth. This is pretty all over for young people and adults alike. And as you can see, even though I'm just a few feet back from the camera, I am just putting these arrows on target for the cost of this bow. It really is. It's amazing. And people will give it probably some flack for it being plastic, and my only kind of gripe with it is the grip. If you can see, my hands are pretty damn close to the arrows, and they do hit them sometimes. It doesn't hurt or anything, but the grip could be worked on. But again, for what you're getting for the money, it's pretty awesome. The string is served, it is knocked, and it is really fun to shoot. And I'm shooting in this kind of trad style, freestyle, just pulling it back and letting it rip. And I guess I was making some pretty good groups, and that is a pretty decent group at that distance. I'm happy with it. So I'm using just a finger tab that I got. I'm new to finger tabs, and this one's by Cartel. It's felt on the back, leather in the front where the string goes. Real comfortable, easy to use. Kind of forget it's there. And finger tabs are real important if you draw back some decent weights. It's there to protect your fingers. And again, let's go back to the arrows so we can check it out. They are awesome. I love these Vectors by Easton. And they're 15 to 29 pounds, it says on there. And again, I've used these numerous times in the past, and I'm glad I got some new ones because it's nice to have some fresh arrows again. And this quiver is just a basic, no nothing, 2-tube quiver in Realtree. And I got my little step counter on it just because I walk a lot. Different angle of me shooting the Pse Snake in the trad form. Depending on who you are, you can shoot this however you want. That's the great thing about this bow. There's just nothing really to get in the way. Just put an arrow on it, And if you're a lefty or a righty, you can shoot either which way, which makes this bow even more worth the money if you decide to get this bow. It's it's awesome. I can't say enough about it, really. It's just a lot of fun to shoot. Simple, easy pullback, and it's gone. So this is the Pse Snake. Again, it is just a one piece, comes served, and has a nocking point already. The weight is about 25 pounds, but I think it's a little bit more on mine. It has some sight bars. It's ambidextrous, has 2 rests on there. It actually came with an arrow rest, but it's for the right hand. And it makes some awesome groups with it. Well worth the money against some of these other bows that I'm going to review. So let's pass this off to my beautiful daughter. This was mostly for her, even though I kind of took it and wanted to shoot it for a day. And she is a lefty, and she's cross-eye dominant. And she's able to pull that back pretty effortlessly. And she's using those fibers, safe arrows, I think, or what they call it, fiberglass arrows. And we have beaten up a lot of these arrows. It's time to start replacing them because she drops them a lot. And she's using my release, which is for a right-handed person, but we just reversed it so she can use the felt side to protect her hands. So I got to get her a brand new hand release so she can use this a little bit better. Boom. Yeah, those are not field points. Those are just blunt tips, so they're just kind of just flopping out as soon as they hit. But they hit with some more kinetic energy. And see, the fletching on there is just horrendous. It's been torn up by the previous bow that she's been using. Boom. And it is. She's 7 years old, so if you're a kid and you're looking at getting into archery and you've been shooting just a little bit for the more experienced younger archers, this bow is amazing. You can grow with it, and you can train yourself with it to move up into a better bow, or you can just stick with this one and have a bunch of fun with it. My wife shoots it, she shoots it, I shoot it, and I enjoy archery so much. And the Pse Snake is definitely a contender. Thanks.